Hello friends, welcome to the YouTube channel Mr. J the Explorer. In today's video, I am going to share an exciting journey from Rishikesh to Chopta on a solo bike tour. So once I reached Haridwar, I met the vendor who was supposed to give me the bike on rent. And it was Sunday, so it was pretty crowded and there were no bikes available in Haridwar for rent. And thus I need to compromise from bike to a scooter. And it was challenging for me in psychological terms because I never thought that instead of bike I'll be riding a scooter, and that too for my exploration of 5 days on a bike. So yes, I met the vendor. He convinced me that this particular scooter is comfortable for you, and he also convinced me that this scooter won't give you any kind of problem in any kind of terrain where you are supposed to go. And he prepared an itinerary for me from Rishikesh to Chopta and what the things to be done at Chopta and the things around. So I was excited to do this particular solo trip on a scooter now. So the journey began from Haridwar to Rishikesh, that I will cover in the later part. The rent of the scooter was 700. Now over here I would like to tell my viewers specifically that the rent on a weekend, that is Friday, Saturday, Sunday, is different, and from Monday to Thursday it is different. So on weekdays the charges for the scooter which I had was 500 rupees per day, and on weekend it was 700 rupees per day. But over here I took the bike on Sunday, so they were supposed to charge me 700 rupees only for the Sunday and not for rest of the 4 days. But they did charge me for the rest of the 4 days the same charge which was supposed to be charged for the weekend. And thus I request my viewers to plan your trip accordingly so that you could save your money if you are going to plan or hire the scooter or a bike on a weekday instead of weekend. And yes, in this particular bike ride you are going to pay the rental charges. Along with that you need to pay a security deposit, plus you need to pay whatever fuel charges you are going to incur. So except for bike, you are also going to get a helmet with it. And wearing a helmet is a compulsory, not as a part of law, but as a precaution for your safety. Vendor recommended me to take a video of the scooter on my mobile to document what is the physical condition of the scooter. And he also recommended me to take a test drive. And both were done, and it was okay for me to take that scooter for this particular journey. So I paid 700 into 5 days, that is 3500 as a rental amount, plus 2000 rupees as a deposit amount. I did return the scooter in the given condition as it is, and hence I got my deposit back. And it was an awesome journey. It was a memorable experience for me. Now you will say, Chopta, which is this place? We never heard of. Yes, same was the reaction for me. I had planned to take a bike on a rental basis from Haridwar and tour around Haridwar, Rishikesh and Mussoorie. That was my initial plan. But once I reached Haridwar and met the vendor who was supposed to lend me the bike, he convinced me that instead of going for Mussoorie, why don't you visit Chopta? I said, what is Chopta? So I searched on Google. You will come to know that it is also called as mini Switzerland of India. Wow, that's exciting. So I immediately made some revision in my itinerary and decided after Haridwar I will visit Rishikesh, and from Rishikesh I will visit Chopta. Okay, and at Chopta I have a Tungnath trek to do. So right now in this video I am going to share my solo trip, my first solo trip, that too on a scooter, that is Activa 6G, and it was an adventurous tour. And what challenges did I face during that ride, I am going to share in this video. Do check it out. And if you like this video, do click on the like button. And till date, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe it. It motivates us, it inspires us. And also leave your comment in the comment box section. So without wasting any further time, let's begin our solo trip from Rishikesh to Chopta. So here now the traffic has been halted because we can see over here the landslide has happened just 30 minutes prior and the debris has been cleared by the JCB. So the terrain over here is very fragile and the driver, whoever is driving the vehicle, whichever of the kind, needs to be very careful while driving on the road, because there are a lot of debris falling all along the road and the driver needs to drive very carefully. Now we could see over here, once the debris is getting clear, it is directly getting into the bed of the river. And apart from this, I was halted rather at another 2 locations where the debris was to be cleared. So you need to take into consideration such kind of landslide falls you are going to encounter, and it will create hurdle for your smooth journey. And depending upon the quantity of the landslide, the timing of halting increases. Hence, once the debris gets cleared, there is a lot of traffic caused at both the ends to get cleared out. So now from distance, we could see the portion of the mountain which was wiped away, and we could imagine what should be the scale of the debris. And after watching this, I should admit that I was lucky. So people, I request you that if you are going to drive over here, do not travel during the night hours, and please be very careful while driving on the road, because ultimately somebody is waiting for you at your home. So here we are visiting Lord Dhari Devi, which is on the way to the Chopta. This particular location is below the road level and it is after Srinagar town. Do definitely visit Dhari Devi temple. The temple is elevated on river Alaknanda. It's a beautiful temple complex. Further down the course of the river, there is also a dam being constructed. We have reached at the base of the Chopta. This particular signage is getting hidden behind the creepers. Hence it is very difficult to know where this Chopta road leads to. The car which is getting down, actually that particular road leads to Chopta, while the other road which is going down goes towards Kedarnath. And we could see over here in the background the Himalaya ranges, and that really excites us to lead to the Chopta drive. So this particular location is very confusing. Therefore, it is recommended to use the GPS. On the way to Chopta, I came across an interesting property wherein they offer a stay facility for the tourist. So let's check out what kind of property this place offers. This particular property is known as Snow Pod, and this is a group villa wherein 6 people can comfortably accommodate in one particular guest house. We could see over here there is 2 double beds and 1 double mattress in the mezzanine floor. Spacious rooms, four chairs with a coffee table at the center, ample amount of light getting in through the windows. A luggage rack along with a heater is provided inside the room. Clean and tidy washroom. So the rent of this place is 3,000 to 3,500 per person. It is not charged as per the room, but it is charged as per person, and it includes breakfast and dinner. As this is a group stay, there are different villas which also offer couple stay, and the charges remain the same. Now we are entering into Snow Pod. This is for couple, and while entering we could see double doors. One is the main door, the other is the safety door with a mosquito net, and we have huge glass panels on the perimeter which gives you good view by lying on the bed, and ample amount of natural light penetrating into the interiors of the Snow Pod. Decent amount of luggage and storage space. Comfortable and neat and clean washroom. The rent for the Snow Pod is 6,000 to 6,500 per person. The contact details of this particular property is written down in the description box. Do check it out. This is the dining facility for the guest. Along with it, this particular space also has the reception block. If any of the viewer watching this video has already stayed in this property or has a good experience regarding this property, do share your review in the comment box section. So as we approached near to the Chopta, we could see patches of snow alongside the road, and it was giving goosebumps for me. And finally, an enthralling and exciting journey has come to end at Chopta at 3:30 p.m. It's been approximately 9 hours of drive from Rishikesh to Chopta, and it was a comfortable drive where I maintained the speed between 40 to 50 kilometers per hour. 9 hours it took because there were a lot of stoppages in terms of having snacks, food, photo shoot, video shoot, and also the halting due to landslides. Now I am pretty confident that this particular scooter anybody can drive and with comfort. So if you do not get a bike, don't get disappointed. Just rent out Honda Activa 6G and you won't get disappointed. So after checking into hotel, getting freshened up, I started to walk around 100 meters to reach to the sunset point and to enjoy the sunset. So if you have liked this particular video where I had showcased the journey from Rishikesh to Chopta and all the adventure and all the things which you need to remember if you are going to plan your trip here. So if you have liked this video, do click on the like button, share as much as you can, and if you haven't subscribed to our channel till date, then please subscribe it. Thank you. Till our next exploration. Take care. Goodbye. See you soon. Bye bye.